All right, hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. Today is the day that we are going to do the final flip through of my Dephemerember journal for 2024. This journal was made for me by my friend Barbara. It's Adelman Barbara on Instagram, so you can find her there if you want. I'll leave a link to her page down below. So you can see her work as well if you're interested. But I absolutely fell in love with this. I thought it was so pretty. She did an amazing job at putting this together for me. And it did end up getting quite a little bit chunky. The closure that she gave me barely wants to close now. And that's okay. That's basically kind of what you figure is going to happen when you're doing something like this. But she made this lovely journal for me, and I'm not done with this journal. I am done with it for Dephemerember. I've gone ahead and written down all of your comments and everything in here, but I am not done with this journal. I love it so much, so I'm going to continue to work in it, and I may have to end up making a new closure for it, but we'll see. We will see. Okay, so we'll start with day 19, actually. So the prompt was handlebags and paper bag handle, thank you, Brandy, and slow stitching. And so I just added these handles onto the journal. I did use some of the lace sent to me from my swap partners on the outside of that one. And you'll see why this one's on the outside and this one's on the inside in just a minute. But let's go ahead and take a look. So this journal was really fun to work in. Again, like I said, I am not done with it. I have a couple of ideas for a few more of the pages. So I really want to make sure that, I'm able to work in this still. In here, I did use a scrap that Barb had sent me to attach the first handle on the inner part here. I just clipped in the prompt list for 2024 there, and this is all kind of out of order because I basically chose pages that I thought things would look nice on instead of going in order, but that is okay. So here we have this cute little envelope. And this one was for day 30. It was the envelope flip and secret love letter. I'm having trouble talking, apparently. Sorry about that, guys. But this is just like my favorite little way to make envelopes. I think it's really effective and super easy, and it looks aesthetic. So I just made this cute little envelope and put it in here. I believe this one, this was provided to me by Barb, by the way. But I think this one was actually one of the ones where for some reason it completely stopped recording. And so I didn't get the full video done. I think I basically just showed what it was at the end. But yeah, I thought this was the perfect little place to go ahead and store this, an envelope in an envelope. I have my comments here for day 24 because I didn't have place to put it on the actual day of the ephemera. So I just kind of put it here because I had the room for it. Then we have, this was day 16, which was tuck spot and cheese. So I made this transparent tuck spot with these little rat guys sitting behind it. And then I used this charcuterie board to write down my notes and my comments from you guys. I used some of my favorite kind of cheese to do a little bit of collage down here as well, and I really like that. I also like how the kind of orange and red fits in really well with the rust staining over here in this page that she gave me. So this one was the day 24. Which, like I said, the comments and stuff were here. This one was photo frame and steampunk butterfly, and I really love how this one turned out. I was not at all sure at first how to go about making a steampunk butterfly, But I actually really enjoy how that turned out. So I just turned his body into this vintage style camera and then gave him a really cute little top hat. The frame is actually a mirror frame from some magazine pages that my mom sent me. And I love the super texture of this background from the page that Barb put in here. So this was actually the first day, which was December 2nd, I believe. Yes, December 2nd, altered playing card and antique keys. So this was the very first one I did, and honestly, it's probably my favorite. I don't know. I actually really liked how quite a few of these turned out in this journal, but I just love the texture that I was able to get on this one. And I actually got a comment from Louisa, which absolutely made my day. Like, I was so stupid happy. So very sweet of her to take the time to leave a comment on my video. I know she's terribly busy, so just getting a little comment from her was absolutely amazing. Again, there's a lot of empty pages in here, which is why I said I am not done with this journal. I am done with it for Dephemerember, but there's still going to be some work being done in it. So here, this is absolutely my least favorite. It was day 11, and it was least favorite ephemera, and I think Tech Spot maybe, or what was it? It was least favorite ephemera and bookbinders art. That's what it was. That's why I did the slow stitching. It was hard for me to remember that because slow stitching is like my least favorite thing to do as well. So I did still get some lovely comments from y'all. Thank you so much. Darcy's an absolute dear. She is also a very big, busy, maker. So it's always nice to get little comments from her, even if it's just a heart. And yeah, I'm still not happy with this. I just couldn't come up with a better idea for it. And sometimes you're not going to be happy with what you make. But what I do love about this page is this cute little cluster down here that Barb put on it. And I love the staining in the back, that eco dyeing, absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, that is that one. Okay, so here I've just tucked this little card that I received from one of my swap partners in here as well. And then we have our cute little kitty card here. This one was day 4, apothecary label and quirky cat or dog. And I kind of like hid in a couple of little, like, I don't know what you would call them exactly. But like name of remitter Percival, and then it's Dr. Positive. Anyway, I thought that was really cute. I love this little kitty. He is adorable. But I just made a little apothecary label and put a little kitty on there with some catnip spray. This is absolutely stunning. Barb made this for me and put a little card in here, so I still have to do something with that. I have another little card here from Barb, which is super sweet. She did an amazing job putting this journal together for me, and it was an absolute joy to work in. So thank you again, Barb. So here I have day 26, collage postcard and curiosity shop. And I just took this old vintage postcard and layered some stickers that I had down on there to make it look like a shelf in an apothecary shop, and then used this collector of curiosities at the top to make it look kind of like this is like the outside of where you'd buy the curiosities. But I like the way that one turned out. So for those of you who have watched all of the different Dephemerember videos, you know that this is like a page I'm absolutely obsessed with. And I actually have an idea for what I want to do for this page. I'll be working on that pretty soon. And when I do, I will be posting the results on my Instagram. So if you are not already, you can go follow me on Instagram. I do post almost every day, but especially every day when I'm doing challenges. Like this month is Junk Journal January, so I am posting every day for that. Love this theater brochure. Absolutely stunning. Okay, and then here we have, this was day 17, which was flip out page and old photos. And I made this little family. This is out of some of my digitals. They are not quite ready yet, but I did want to give the ones that these came from away for free. So I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. But this is the little boy once he's, you know, grown up, and then when he's even more grown up. And I decided I will never ever write down dates again because I could not remember to write them down correctly. But it is what it is, right? Can't always be perfect. I still really love how that page turned out. I thought it was great. So, okay, yes. This is actually a combination. So this belly band here was from day 5, the snippet roll and woven flowers. I had never made a snippet roll before, and I'm really, really pleased with how this turned out. Sorry. I do have the rest of the snippet roll sitting behind me, which I will be putting into another journal pretty soon, actually. And then this one was day 23, altered book page and blackout poetry. And I realized as I was doing this that I'm absolutely awful at blackout poetry. So I actually didn't use the words on the page itself. I used the little like word snippets from Tim Holtz to make a little poem with it, but I still really like the way it turned out. And I think it's kind of a creative way to get past the prompt if you're not good at something like blackout poetry. So that is there. You guys were so sweet about that one too. Happily Ella After left an absolute darling little note for me on that. This one was the day 25 double tag and mechanical garden. I like the way the textures and everything turned out on here. I think what I'm having a little bit of a problem with is the colors, but I did think that it went really well on this super colorful page that Barb got me, because I don't usually work in super, super colorful things like that. So it just kind of felt like it fit a little bit better than some of the other pages might. I still need to figure out something to store in this lovely little bag she gave me. I'm going to have a lot of fun continuing to work on this. Okay, so this one was day 12, which was bookmark and black and white. And I made this little paperclip bookmark. It's just collaged on the back. And then the front, I added this little pocket with this little insert. There, and I've put the comments from you guys on the back here. I do also have this little pocket that Barb gave me that I need to figure out something to do with. And I want to figure out something to do with this page as well. I just think it's too cool to have this little like metal piece that I can hang charms off of and not have done anything with it. So I'm going to have to do something with that as well. Again, just lovely pages, lovely little collage tab. Big fan of this bird. Yes, so this was day 10, which was altered pocket and texture fragments. And I actually took these, this off of a pair of old jeggings. And then this little mini pocket I found at the thrift store, and actually my mother-in-law has found some more of those for me, so we'll see more of those in the future. If you watched me do that video, I wanted to add a little charm on here, but I didn't have a red charm. I did find a red charm finally, so I went ahead and added that on. And then here I glued this page down and used it as a tuck spot for this. This was the last day of Dephemerember, day 31, mixed media tag and urban graffiti. And I had never done anything like graffiti before. So I was not 100% sure how this was going to turn out, but I ended up really liking it. It was quite a lot of fun to create. And I do really like that layering up those kinds of brick textures gave it a little bit more dimension to actually make it look, you know, like a wall of graffiti. So that was a lot of fun. Let me quickly get a drink. Okay, sorry about that. Lots of talking, makes me thirsty. But some more blank pages. Again, like I said, I'm going to keep working in this journal. I can't just leave it the way it is because there's so much fun stuff still in here. Here I have, whoops, that's not supposed to be in there. Let go. There you go. Here I have a paperclip bookmark that actually Barb gave to me with the journal, and she made this little movable pocket and made this little tag for me, so I'll have to find out some stuff to do with those. Okay, and then we have here, this was day 9, which was journaling card and beloved visitor. So for this one, the butterfly was my beloved visitor. I just used an old postcard and did a little bit of collaging on it. Lots of different layers of mixed media and stuff on here. And then some glossy accents and embossing powder on the butterfly. I love the way this one turned out, and butterflies have a very special meaning to me. So that is why I use that for my beloved visitor. I can talk. I swear I can. No, you can't. It's okay, Brandy. Don't lie to the people. Don't lie to them. I still really love this page where she has this stamp that actually looks like ledger writing that she used to fill out this ledger, and I think that is just way too cool. So this one was day 3, layered tag and film strip. And I really like the idea that I had behind this one. Basically, it was to use this, you know, roll of film stickers to make a little vase for my dried flowers. I don't think it was executed exactly the way I wanted it to go, but I'm still glad that I have the idea, because if I ever want to try it again, I can look at this and know, you know, what didn't exactly work. And I think it's just a little too busy that you can't really tell that it's supposed to be a vase and then flowers. But I still really like how this turned out, especially with that lovely film strip that Barb provided for me. Get in there. Thank you. And we're getting pretty close to the end here. But I'm going to have to, if you guys are interested in seeing a full flip through when I'm completely finished using up the journal, let me know. But for now, this is all I'm going to do, because it's about the Dephemerember for this time anyway. She also gave me this lovely postcard with fall colors, and fall is my absolute favorite season, and orange is my favorite color, so that is just super, super awesome. Okay, and then we have this one. Whoop, nope. You stay in there. So this one was day 18 mini pocket letter and specimen. And I had 4 different swap partners for Dephemerember this year. And basically I just made a little collage piece for each of my swap partners, and then put a label with their name on it so I'd remember who they were from and who my swap partners were. And of course, because I put this on the inside of the back cover, I couldn't attach this last handle to the inside. So that is why I attached it on the outside. All right, but there we are, everybody. That is Dephemerember 2024, all done. All of your comments put in there. This was an absolute blast, as always. This is my second year doing Dephemerember, and it is just so much fun, and the community is so great and supportive of each other. It is absolutely amazing. I am still catching up watching everyone's videos, so if I have not gotten to yours, please just bear with me. I am going to get to them eventually. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the final flip through of my Dephemerember journal. And yeah, thank you. I will see you guys Friday for the next video. Bye.